Fuck. Sony, you killed Spidey. Fuck you, Sony. This is what became of me after I saw what I am about to warn you guys to never see. Hey guys, Harry Thomas here, and I really appreciate your company right now, because after witnessing what I just saw, I'm looking forward to Spider-Man Homecoming more than ever. And if there is anything it should not be, it's this. So the Amazing Spider-Man 2, the Amazing Shit 2, or the Death of Spider-Man, whatever the fuck you call it, it doesn't change the fact that this is an absolutely horrendous, diabolical piece of fucking shit that should not exist. So, the story, if there even is a story, in fact there isn't one, it's just a load of fucking the subplots all dumped on screen where Peter says he can't be with Gwen, and she's going off to university. They shoehorn in 3 villains and fuck them up and totally waste them all, and it's just a setup for a fucking cinematic universe and Sinister Six movie that will never come and bullshit like that. And I thought the first Amazing Spider-Man was a bad reboot, but trust me, you have not seen anything yet. Strap yourselves in, because this shit does not deserve a review or to even be considered a film. This is an extreme rant, the most extreme since my 50 Shades rants, and this, we can all agree, is the worst of the 5 Spider-Man movies we have had thus far. I fucking hate this shit. Oh, I loathe it and despise it with a burning passion. Oh my gosh, I have never seen a superhero movie as cancerous as this. I fucking hated every second of it. It's as if Sony took a giant, enormous shit and just sprinkled in all the bad things and all the ingredients of the shittiest movie they could possibly throw out. And it's directed once again by Mark Webb, or as I like to call him, the man who crushed the hopes and dreams of every Spider-Man fan. I actually took the liberty of writing down everything wrong with this pile of shit, and it literally took up the entire notebook. Oh my fucking god. This will give you pain. It's beyond atrocious. To those who say Spider-Man 3 is the worst, I beg you reconsider your opinion. Spider-Man 3 is the best movie ever made in comparison to this. The original Amazing Spider-Man was basically the Sam Raimi movie just done bad. This is basically Spider-Man 3 done bad. And you remember that pointless, shitty subplot about Peter's parents in the first movie? Of course you don't. And it's continued here in literally the prologue, which has absolutely fuck all, nothing to do with the rest of the movie. It could have easily been removed. After the first 5 minutes, I was fucking done. I couldn't take this movie anymore. Just after the first 5 minutes, I needed to cool down. And Andrew Garfield, he's still by far the worst Spider-Man ever, and he has not improved here at all. In fact, his performance is even worse. He's a fucking asshole and dick to everybody, and he makes jokes, all the fucking time, and he never takes a situation where he's supposed to save somebody seriously, like when he's trying to save the Rhino, played by Paul Giamatti, in the truck from crashing. He's just making jokes every second. I'm like some hero, and even Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy, bless her heart, is the only good performance in this franchise. But given the unspeakable thing that they do to her in the climax, I can't even praise that. And Dwayne Defoe as Harry Osborn, he's fucking sucks as Harry Osborn. I want James Franco back. You don't feel any bond between him and Peter whatsoever, as he wasn't even established in the last movie. And not only that, but Peter becomes a dick when Harry just politely asks Spidey for a sample of his blood to save him from a disease, to which Spidey replies, "Fuck you," and just lets him die. Wow, what an asshole. And Aunt May I barely remember in the film, and Uncle Ben is never brought up, and the three fucking villains, that's overkill, and all three of them are completely fucked up. They're even more fucked up than Deadpool in Origins. Yes, that bad. They are all completely wasted, have zero motivation, and you won't remember them at all. This piece of shit is also fucking boring. This is above and beyond the most boring superhero movie, and one of those boring ass movies ever made. Watching the amazing shit too is one of the best methods of torture that you could think of. Every second of this shit was excruciating, and there's no direction to these storylines and subplots. There's no focus. It's just to set up a fucking cinematic universe that will never come, obviously, and it spends so much time trying to set up every fucking thing that it possibly can, that it forgets to be its own standalone good movie, which is what we wanted. And the action, oh man, is some of the worst action I have ever seen. Not an exaggeration. I have never seen action worse than this. I was absolutely asleep in every action scene. In like Spidey's two fights with Electro and his battle with the Green Goblin, I paid zero attention at all. I was fucking asleep. There was nothing to care about. So what was the fucking point of having to look at the screen? And yeah, it doesn't help that there's barely any action in the movie, and even when there is, it's absolute shit. And Jamie Foxx as Electro, just awful, and his dialogue made my ears hurt. A world without Spider-Man. Oh my goodness, the writing is just the worst, and the dialogue is just completely atrocious, and the visual effects, my goodness, this doesn't even look like a movie. It looks like a fucking cutscene for a video game for about 2 hours. Everything looks fake. It's cheap, lazy looking, and everything looks crappy. My eyes were burning at how bad and how god-awful the visuals are. Or just vomit at how shitty the CGI looks. But all of that is forgivable in comparison to what they do in the third act. in the climax, they actually kill off Gwen Stacy. They killed off the only character I like in these two movies. What the fuck? Go fuck yourselves, Mark Webb and Sony. You just killed a possibility of a great romance. You just killed and took away the only pass I was gonna give this shit. These motherfuckers at Sony, I want their heads served on my dinner plate. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't take this piece of shit anymore. I'm fucking done. My god, the ending is one of the single worst endings, period. Not only is it the 4th Spider-Man movie to end with a fucking funeral scene. Geez, you could make a drinking commercial as many funeral scenes in a Spider-Man movie, but of course, Peter has to become Spider-Man again. We have the bullshit cameo from the Rhino, who didn't need to be in this movie, played by Paul Giamatti, completely fucking wasted, and the trailer literally gave away the very last shot of the movie. When has that ever happened before? And as for good things in The Amazing Shit 2, what good things? Trying to find any thing good in The Amazing Shit 2 is trying to find a hay in a fucking needle stack. This shit is fresh from the anus. It exists not to tell a good story, but to ruin Spider-Man and to make the assholes at Sony fucking money. Guess what, guys? You fucked up bad. Thank the Lord they cancelled The Amazing Spider-Man 3. And Mark Webb should be fucking ashamed. He should never be allowed to make another movie again. And it's a complete fucking mess. It's a disgrace to film. It's a disgrace to Spider-Man, certainly. It's one of the worst experiences I've ever had in my life. It's the worst thing. It's the worst piece of shit to come out in 2014. And if you have seen it, oh boy, I feel your pain. And it's the worst superhero movie ever made. It's worse than Batman and Robin. Worse than Fantastic. Even worse than Superman 4 Quest for Peace. There, I said it. It astounds me how at the time people actually liked this crap. If you hate Spider-Man, you're gonna love this shit. But if you do like it, it's obviously beguiled you, because everyone else and those who love Spider-Man, myself included, will rightfully hate it. The only way I can talk about it is unleashing my rage and getting explosively angry, so guys, please do not even be tempted to watch The Amazing Shit 2. Avoid it for the rest of your lives. I give The Amazing Shit 2 0 stars out of 5. Also, why did they need to change the costume? Not to mention all the freaking product placement they flung in your face. Believe me, guys, this will take 2 hours of your life that you could have spent watching the much, much, much better Sam Raimi trilogy. And by the way, you can also check out Trilby Review's rant on this movie. It was epic, and yeah, this is one of the worst movies I will probably ever review on my channel. Oh, I'm gonna need a lot of booze. I hope it's impossible for Spider-Man Homecoming to be worse than this. Well, that's my Spider-Man movies until Homecoming, and stay tuned for my ranking as well. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this extreme rant. And what did you think of Amazing Shit 2? Please comment, let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. And please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And please follow on Twitter and on Google+. And I'll see you all next time when I review Team Warriors versus Team Zombies. I'll see you then. Bye, guys.